Thank you for tuning in to our YouTube channel for Bridget Richard Coaching. Bridget, how are you doing today?
I am doing fabulous. How are you?
Great. So you are a personal development coach.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That's a very good question. In its raw terms, personal development coaching and life coaching are incredibly similar, and some people use those terms interchangeably. We are the coaches that help you with every age and stage of your life. We're very holistic. We don't just look at what is my career going to be or how am I as a parent. We look at you as a whole person and help you figure out how all of those parts are going to work together effectively so that you feel good about all the parts of your life and don't feel over-focused or overburdened by any one significant part of your life.
So what are we going to discuss on this channel?
Everything. That's the best part because we're talking about your whole life. I specialize in working with high-achieving women. So much of what we're going to discuss is going to be focused on them. But a lot of this generalizes to all parts of people's lives, so please stay tuned. Our lives are, as high-achieving women, how do we manage having our careers? How do we manage having our families? How do we take care of our extended families? How do we achieve our personal goals as far as what we want to help out in the community with? And still have enough energy at the end of the day that we're not face-planting face first into a pillow.
So what makes you uniquely qualified to speak about this?
Another good question, and that is something every person should ask themselves when they're thinking about a coach, really. As far as I am qualified, I have a coaching certificate in women's empowerment coaching, but I am also a psychotherapist with 20 years of mental health experience. And so I think that makes me unique because not all coaches are also licensed psychotherapists. I'm licensed as a social worker. In my life as a psychotherapist, I get 20 CEUs, continuing education, every 2 years in mental health components. So I am always learning and growing and developing. Likewise, as a coach, I am always getting CEUs and learning and growing and developing. So I am always on the cutting edge of what is going to work best for my clients. On top of that, experience-wise, I have my own psychotherapy practice. So I run a multi-million-dollar business. I have a husband. I have kids. I am socially active. So I am doing all the things that I am teaching my clients to do. And then with all the years of practice I have, I've helped hundreds of women get through this. So there are some unchangeable patterns that I have seen throughout the years that I can take and apply to my clients so they can get through some of these challenges they're having faster with less bumps and bruises and feel better about it than if they had to invest the time, the energy, the mental capacity to try and do it themselves.
Interesting. So you have two backgrounds there, one in coaching, one in psychotherapy, and you merge the two together to bring a very unique perspective.
That's exactly it. When I decided to go into coaching, which was not an easy decision, by the way, I wasn't sure that I wanted to pull any attention away from my psychotherapy practice because I'm passionate about it. But I knew that I saw a pattern of people who were struggling in areas where they would benefit from the coaching model. And I knew that I could expand my reach to reach more women more effectively with that coaching title and that coaching platform. And that really was my motivation, is to expand my reach and help more people more effectively by adding on that service rather than just sticking to one service by itself.
So it sounds like it's going to be a pretty interesting YouTube channel.
Absolutely. We are going to be discussing different topics every week. We're covering the entire life experience, and every week I will be sharing different sets of ideas and advice that people can put in practice that day to make their lives work better and start working for them instead of you working for everything else.